Hello Tangerinis from the beautiful tropical island of Isla Holbox.
This island is located on the Caribbean at the northern part of the Yucatan Peninsula. It's beautiful, tranquil, it has a very laid-back vibe. Today we're going to show you around the island a little bit, but first we're going to tell you how we got here because it's a little bit more complicated than you might expect. To get to Holbox, it doesn't matter whether you're flying into the Cancun airport or coming from somewhere in the area like us. You'll first have to travel to the small town of Chiquila. There are a few options to get there, but we opted to pay 1,500 pesos to have our cab driver Adrian take us. At this point you might be wondering, why the heck didn't you take the old Tangerine mobile? Believe it or not, his fee wasn't too much more when you consider wear and tear on our car, $5 a day for parking, and the cost of gas. On the way there, we met a really friendly jungle animal. And then about 2 hours later, we finally arrived in Chiquila. After Adrian dropped us off at the pier, we bought our ferry tickets. They cost 150 pesos each for Quintana Roo residents and 200 pesos each for everyone else. A new ferry leaves every 30 minutes and then it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to arrive at Holbox once it departs. After we arrived on the island, we hailed a golf cart taxi to take us and our luggage to the hotel. They said this ride is going to cost 50 pesos, 50 pesos. They did not say it was going to be a smooth ride.
It's bumpy and muddy.
Hey, but this is all part of the adventure. This is what I signed up for.
I would not want to be walking, that's for sure.
Oh no, not through these puddles. This is more like a mud bath, like a spa, like an
People
island.
pay for this.
An
People pay
island
big
spa. Gracias.
De nada.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Buen día.
We are exhausted after the travel to get here, so we will see you tomorrow.
There's an iguana crossing the road right now, and I think I should go ask it why. Is this like a why did the chicken cross the road thing, but for an island? Because, señor, ¿por qué está pasando la calle? Hola, buenos días. ¿Cómo se llama? And there's actually another one sunning himself on this log over here. My, what a long tail you have.
Hola, buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Cuánto? You left me?
We didn't even make it to the beach club that we were looking for, but we saw this place called Fresco Bar and Grill and Beach Club. All we have to do is pay 500 pesos each, and that applies to food and drinks, which we're hungry, we haven't had breakfast anyway.
And then it gets us beach chairs all day, access to the pool, towels. Believe it or not, we're the only ones here.
Yeah, it looks like we've rented this entire place out. There's literally no one in any of these other chairs. There's no one even on the beach here or in the water. This is awesome.
This is so beautiful out here. You know, it's crazy. We've been hot and sweaty pretty much our entire time on the island, but as soon as you get to the water, it goes away.
What you got there, Jordan?
I got a coconut.
Para 50 pesos, ¿verdad?
Yep, 50 pesos.
It's pretty sweet. In Mexico, basically every vendor has their own call, and we have a lot of notable ones that we've heard, like Aguaciel! And then in Mexico City, everyone was like adies, adies, adies for their water bottles.
Agua diez, agua diez.
And this guy is go, 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 goes. I like it. Mira, it's a Garza Blanca! Over the next few hours, we ate some breakfast and had a couple drinks. At one point, two girls did a topless photo shoot in the ocean, which was super random. Can't show you that, obviously, so here's a cute dog playing in the water instead.
We also had fun watching crabs dig out their holes in the sand and run away from seagulls.
Luckily, we see the Coco Man, and he's come back, so...
Coco Man.
It says on the front, Coco. Actually, it says it 4 times. Coco, but I think that's too much of a mouthful. He's coming back, so I think we're gonna order another one and then maybe order some mezcal from here because we still have a little bit to get to our 1,000 peso spend that we have and put the mezcalito in the coquito. He was actually nice enough to offer to get the carne, the meat, out of the one that we had already drank, so that was really awesome. And man, these guys out here, they work so hard. It's cloudy right now, but when it's just pure sun, you have no idea how hot and humid and sticky and gross it is. Like, they're working so hard for just 50 pesos. So we actually gave him 100 and told him to keep the change.
That was nice.
It was so much fun, and I feel like for 500 pesos to be applied to food and drink, like, it's a pretty good deal. We made it, friend. Okay. Uno, dos, tres. I don't know how she's holding this in her mouth.
We're almost back to our place. It's this really cool hotel, so we'll give you a little tour.
Okay, so here's the entrance. There's actually a lot of apartments. There's 3 different levels, and they all have different names like Amor, Armonia. Coming over this way, we have the pool area, which is actually pretty awesome. They have 2 islands in the pool with lounge chairs. It's not the biggest pool ever, but it is nice to cool off, take a little dip. They've got like a day bed down here, tons more chairs, so many chairs. Over here they have a bar where they've been serving us a complimentary continental breakfast. You can go up this set of stairs where there are more lounge chairs. This beautiful mural over here, that's one feature I love about this property. There's so many beautiful murals. You can see Jordan down here, modeling next to the pool. Thank you, my gorgeous model. Okay, you could take a break. Our place is actually right here. And here we have our divine model, Jordan. He's a very expensive model.
Ready for my Instagram photos.
Oh yeah, beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, give me that big smile. Think happy, think island. Gorgeous, I love it. Come with me.
Have you considered a photography career?
Oh, and have you thought of being a model? Because I think you could totally rock it, babe. You could totally rock it. And now I'm gonna take you guys upstairs to the, what is actually, I think, the 4th level. Here's kind of like a common seating area. They provided as much drinking water as we want. Now we go up some more stairs here. On the top of the 3rd level is rooftop terrace with all these day beds. Going up to the 4th level. Is this the 4th level or the top of the 3rd? I don't know. We have some more day beds, even higher vantage point. I just love this property because there's so many trees, so much nature. It's like you're in this little oasis within the island oasis. Oh my gosh, it's a wild Jordan. It's a wild Jordan. Oh, baby. Work it. Oh yeah, work it. And now here's a room, a gigantic king-size bed. They've made up the room because there's daily housekeeping, which has been super nice to like clean up all the sand that's on the floor and stuff. This time they made the towel look like a crab. 2 crabs. That's so cute. And I have to step over here, this beautiful hammock that they have coming outside. Really nice space for relaxing with these 2 chairs, which are very, very comfy. We can kind of see the pool out here, and we're just surrounded by jungle greenery. Last but not least, come into the bathroom. Up here, can you see this seashell water fixture? Seashell fixture for the sink here with this hollowed out rock type of deal. So we'll be spending a week here at Isla Holbox at this Airbnb. It's a hotel, but we found it on Airbnb. And
it includes breakfast every day.
Breakfast and coffee.
I think this hotel goes for about $80 or $90 a night, but we actually got it for $50 a night on Airbnb because it was a brand new listing and they had some promotions going on.
That's a trick that we have on Airbnb, is to look for listings that are new, that offer some type of a discount to the first 3 people. It is risky because there usually aren't any reviews, so you don't know how the place is going to be, but it's a lot cheaper that way, so it's just something to consider.
In this case, it wasn't risky though because we knew the hotel name and we were able to look that up on Google and TripAdvisor.
And it feels good here. Like, has a very good vibe in this hotel. I'm excited to stay here for a week.
If you're ever doing any shopping online, which pretty much all of us are these days, I highly recommend you use the extension Rakuten. It's this free service, it costs nothing to sign up. I've been using it for years and it has literally saved me thousands of dollars on purchases that I was going to make anyway. if you're wanting to book some travel coming up, or for example, you want a new outfit for an upcoming getaway, well, pretty much any major website is going to offer cash back through Rakuten. For example, I'm looking at Nike right now because I need some new shoes, and they're offering 8% cash back in addition to whatever sales Nike is running. To make it even better, there's a sign-up bonus for you guys right now. It was $10, but they've increased it to $30. So if you haven't used it before, sign up through our link that we're going to put in the description. And the first time you use this service, in addition to whatever cash back you're gonna get, you're also going to get a $30 cash bonus.
We've always said you can tell a lot about a place by the street dogs, whether they're like aggressive or scared or friendly. And in this case, at Isla Holbox, the street dogs seem to all be very friendly, and they come right up to you, not aggressive at all. They're just very happy looking, which I do think says a lot about the place. And I think that's how the people are here as well. Happy, friendly.
Since we just spent a boatload at the beach club, we're in search of some cheap food. I think we found a cheap place. Don't know how much it is, but this is their menu. This is an indication that it's going to be cheap. I started digging in a little bit. I got the chicken with mole, and it's pretty good. How's yours?
The pollo adobado.
Yep.
Yeah, it's chicken with like red chili sauce on top of it, but it's not a spicy one. It's really good, super flavorful. I'm loving this place so far. These were 90 pesos each, I believe, per plate. The only thing that was like a little bit incómodo was that we got here and it felt like one of those moments where everybody turned towards us at once, and it was like, are we allowed in here? Is this like a family gathering, or you know, like there's no gringos in here. Let's just say that.
So that place was called El Sazón de Tony.
Probably one of the best meals that we've had in town, and definitely the cheapest.
And with 2 entrees and a bottle of Coke, we were out of there for 200 pesos.
After the cell towers were down for about 2 days, we just thought they were continuing to be down. Turns out our Telcel paquetes have expired, so now we're gonna get some more. Buenas tardes. ¿Sí vende recargas de Telcel aquí? No, no hay. Oh, no? Aquí a la vuelta. De esa esquina está la maquinita. Oh, okay. Gracias.
We would typically go to the convenience store OXXO to get a recarga or a recharge for our cell phone, but I don't know if OXXO is banished from this island because there isn't one, even though they're all over Mexico. But it was particularly difficult to find a place where we could do that. We finally did, and we could only get a package up to 200 pesos. Normally we get the one for 300 pesos, but they didn't offer that.
I'm wondering if Telcel is like, don't even give them anything above 200 because it's like the towers are going to be down half the time anyway. They're definitely not going to use it.
We don't have the infrastructure to support it. Don't give it to them. Gracias.
This is cool. They gave us a bag for the cubreboca so it doesn't get dirty.
Look at that.
First place we've ever gotten something like this.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh my gosh, this is so sweaty.
This is so gross.
Oh, face sauna. Gracias. I got the drink Holboxito, and it's made with berries and some other stuff. Looks really pretty.
Berries and some other stuff. For my cocktail, I got a Mexican mule, which means this has mezcal, and it also has epazote, which I believe is a spice, and ancho reyes verde, which is a liqueur of the chile poblano. This might be my favorite Mexican mule that I've ever had. Yeah. By the way, we're at this place called Diva Zapata. We've actually been here a couple times before, so we know the drinks are awesome, which is why we wanted to come back. They are a little bit pricey at 140 pesos or so each, but that's pretty typical of the island. And the good thing is, at least for what you're paying for, they're all very specialty, elaborate, awesome ingredients that they're blending together, so it's not just like a rum and coke or something.
We've said in so many videos to use lots of sunscreen in this region, and we're like, how how do we get sunburned today? Can't we take our own advice?
I know, I'm like beating myself up. Like, seriously, how many times can we say the UV index is high, put sunscreen on? Like, seriously, literally apply it all the time.
Well, but then we're like, we were. It was constant. Like, we were putting sunscreen on like crazy.
This should be a testament to the fact that it's so easy to get sunburn in this region because the UV index, the sun, is so much stronger. I think we were applying it at least every hour, and it was SPF 50.
Yeah, at least.
So, whew, watch out. Okay, guys, don't go yet because we're not done here. We still have many more days, actually. If you are enjoying this video so far and you want to see more of these beautiful sunburned faces, then please hit that subscribe button and gong that bell to be notified whenever we release videos. After a long, hot, humid day, this pool feels
amazing. Good morning. It's another beautiful day at Holbox Island, and we are heading to get some breakfast.
Hasta luego. I can breathe.
We decided to grab breakfast at this restaurant, Mandarina, and it's in the
Can you guess why we came here? Mandarina.
It means tangerine in Spanish. It's right on the beach. It's really nice.
To start out, I got a fresh shot which has aloe vera, apple, green apple, what else? Chlorophyll, matcha, and lemon. Oh, that tastes good.
I got this smoothie called maca banana. It has peanut butter, maca. What's that in English?
Thai, I think. Ginseng.
Oh, ginseng. Interesting.
Would you like chilies? Con cuidado porque está caliente.
Okay, muy bien. Gracias.
Buen provecho.
Gracias.
Well, now that I've completely scarfed down my plate, I'll tell you about it. This was a cazuela mandarina, so it's like a house skillet, and it had vegan sausage, mushrooms, beans, tomatoes. Super, super good. I ate the entire thing. 10 out of 10.
Mine was really good. I am stuffed. Totally stuffed.
Same. So the coffee at Mandarina restaurant was 55 pesos, I think, for a single shot of espresso, which I just could not bring myself to do. So we went into this place here, Tierra Mia, and I got a latte for 50 pesos, much more reasonable. See a swing? Gotta swing.
We just got to this place called Barba Negra, which we've been excited to try.
This is actually kind of like a food truck village or like a
Food court.
food court of sorts. You can order from any of these different places: wings, burgers, pizza, drinks as
Sushi
well.
even.
Sushi, yeah, so tons of options, but we're going with the tacos today, and you could probably hear us super well right now because the power just went out on the island. Again. This is the second time today, but all of a sudden it was like music and everything, and then
Totally quiet.
it's kind of crazy.
¿De dónde nos visitan, amigo? ¿Dónde vienen?
De Puerto Morelos.
Órale, Puerto Morelos.
Sí, muy cerca.
Qué bueno, amigos. Pues bienvenidos. Disfruten.
Gracias.
Gracias. Ooh, I've never had a drink
Salud.
like this before. Salud.
So this is their
Okay.
black margarita, and it has charcoal and mezcal.
And limon. And blended with ice. I've never had a drink this color or anything like this before. I love it. It's
Tastes like
very
I'm drinking
smoky.
a campfire.
Yeah, it's very smoky, like
But
a
it's not
campfire
bad.
smoky. No, it's just like a unique flavor.
Yeah, it's very unique. I got 3 fish tacos for 100 pesos, and this is one of the probably the best food prices I've seen.
I ended up getting 3 tacos from here, and I absolutely devoured them. In order of how much I liked them, it was the shrimp al ajillo, then the chorizo, then the pollo. They were all very good, but that shrimp taco, ooh, that was the bomb.
We're definitely coming back here. This place is actually called Holbox Foodie Market. I saw one of the other booths has a lobster pizza for 300 pesos, and at most other restaurants around the island it's like 450 or something.
700 or...
So I think I'm gonna have to come back and grab one of those.
Did you just say grab one of those?
I said grab, but I should have.
2 thumbs way up for me for Barba Negra and that whole like food truck village situation. Those drinks, 2 for 1, that was awesome.
They're some of the better 2-for-1 drinks I've ever had.
Yeah, after cooling off back at our hotel, we're now in a golf cart taxi to Punta Cocos.
All right, we just arrived. Our cab driver drove like a bat out of hell to get us here in time.
Thankfully, so we're just catching the sunset. It looks gorgeous already.
We hear the mosquitoes are really bad here at dusk, but there's a little bit of a breeze, so hopefully that keeps them away. If not, we have off and we're gonna lather ourselves in that. So would you recommend them coming out here?
Oh my gosh, yes. If you come to Isla Holbox, definitely come to Punta Cocos.
After the sunset, it started off by 2 very nice people, Natalia from Paraguay and Danielle from Brazil, who offered us to hop on their golf cart to go to an even better spot to see the bioluminescence.
Which was great because we really didn't know what we were doing. We probably would have just sat there on the shore like waiting for it to appear. They showed us how you kick the water up, and then that's how you first start to see it, and then some later on we were like dragging our hands through the water.
When it got a little bit darker out.
It was darker.
It was super cool when you're splashing the water onto shore. These plankton or whatever they are, it looks as if you're looking up at the sky, but it's down on the ground because it's just like a bunch of stars that fade in a second or two. It was funny when you got out of the water and you were walking, you were leaving trails of bioluminescence under your feet.
And then I'm taking off my socks because I was thinking I didn't want mosquitoes to bite my feet, so I just had my socks on in the water. I took my socks off and there's a bunch of bioluminescence inside my socks. Eventually they had to take the golf cart back. They offered to take us back into town, and then they drove right by our street with our hotel. So this was an amazing night, and like, what cool people to just offer to take us along on their adventure. Such a great night, and now I'm tired. We're gonna sleep like babies tonight.
If you guys like this Holbox vlog, go check out our video from last week. We did what not to do at Isla Holbox, and that's gonna help save you money and save you from scams, things like that.
As for this vlog, there's actually more to it, but it ended up being so long that we had to cut it into 2 parts, so we hope you will subscribe to see part 2 coming out next week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and before you go, we ask that you wait for one more thing. And gong that bell so you'll be notified when part 2 comes out.
And we will see you on Saturday.